So the last thing to mention is, should you use RetroArch over Sony's own emulation that we've covered in a previous video? Generally, I would say, for games that you just can't run using Sony's emulators, then you would use RetroArch. For games that you can run using Sony's emulators, it's probably better to use those because they generally take better advantage of the horsepower of the PS4 so you can run the games better. They're more responsive, and you can even increase the resolution scale slightly, so it looks more polished on the PS4, whereas this runs that native resolution by the looks of things for the game. And it's also got more input lag and runs a little bit slower when it comes to games like PSP and PS1. So therefore it's better for those games to use Sony's own emulation if you can. But it's always good to have RetroArch to fall back on if there are certain games that you can't run, because they're not compatible with Sony's emulator. And of course, for older retro gaming consoles that don't actually have any Sony emulators for them, for the PS4, then RetroArch is the only option to run those, and it does run them very well.